If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Today we are continuing on with our coderprise Laravel Breeze project. And what I want to do is I want to set up users to have UUIDs, and I also want to attach the users to these vehicles so that authenticated users can create, edit, delete, etc. In the previous video where we did UUIDs for vehicles, we set it up so that the vehicles could be identified by UUIDs, but we did not create them to be the primary keys for these vehicles. You head over to the Laravel documentation and head over to Eloquent ORM, getting started. That's where I am now. You can take a look at down here where it says Eloquent Model Conventions, and then it says UUIDs and ULIDs. So we'll go ahead and click that. And basically what it's saying is that you need the UUID traits in order for the vehicles to be considered the primary key. Let's go ahead and add that trait to the user model. Now in the terminal, we'll go to the user model, and then right at the end here, we can just add as UUIDs. My extensions have imported it up top here, and that's pretty much it. So we can also go to the users table. Instead of the table ID, I'm going to comment that out. We can do table. Say that it is in fact the ID, and we'll also make it primary. We can close this out, and we don't have to do anything to the factory because for the user factory, it's just creating the name, email. It's going to use that UUID as the ID. We have that set up. We can also go ahead and start working on the relationship. So we'll go back to the user model, and we'll come down here. The relationship that we want to use is has many vehicles. And if you're not sure why we're using this particular relationship, I have a short playlist on some of the different relationships that I typically use in Laravel, and has many is one of those relationships. But just to be really terse is that it's just saying that the user has many vehicles. We want the vehicle class, and we don't need the local key or the foreign key. Great, so let's do the same thing for vehicle. And this relationship is going to be belongs to. The vehicle belongs to the user. Make sure to import these. And again, we don't need the local or the foreign key. That should be good. But we also need in the vehicle controller or the vehicle database table, we need to add that relationship in here. So this will be really easy. Instead of actually putting it on this vehicles table, we can also create new migration. UUID to vehicles table. And Laravel is clever enough to know that once we do that, we will be using the vehicles table. That's what this is for. So here we can do table foreign UUID, because that's a new helper function within Laravel. This will be user ID, and then we'll do the same as normal where it's constrained. Cascade on delete. And also we need to put here after. And why don't we put it after the UUID column? Let's also drop it. But let's give it a try and see if that works. And we have to do fresh because I added a column in the users table, which if you're in production, that's not something that you actually want to do. So let's go ahead real quick and check the database. So I have vehicles here, and we'll go ahead and refresh it. And now you see we have that new user ID column in here. And the ID is still the same because all we did was change it from an ID number to a UUID. Great, so let's go ahead and close this. Now we can close up our migrations, and we have our relationships. So good. Let's first go to the vehicle controller and head up to our store function where we are creating these vehicles. This is going to be really simple because if you check the vehicle model, you can see we didn't add the user ID column in here. And the reason we didn't do that because Laravel is clever enough to know that if you have an authenticated user and you call create on that authenticated user, then that user ID will be attached to the vehicle or to whatever resource you're trying to create. So we'll get rid of this here. We'll say auth user. And what are we creating? Well, we have the relationship to vehicles. Create. So that should be good. Let's also do that. I'm going to copy this. We'll go down to the update and then we'll sort that out and test that everything works. Go ahead, paste that here, and it will be update still. Say vehicle equals. Certain user. Name listed here, which is fine. So let's go to vehicles, and the vehicle was created. Now in the database, if we go back to vehicles and we refresh it, you see that now we have user ID equals the UUID. We don't have to do anything else with that. And if we go to the users and refresh, same thing. Under ID is listed the UUID. Great. So all of that is working. Let's go ahead and add it to our front end. Close this and we'll start with the vehicle index. You can go ahead and scroll down to where we have that lorem ipsum, and we can do vehicle user name. Let's check the browser. Okay, as you can see, we have the listed by is now our new user name. So let's go ahead and also do it for the show view because we still have lorem ipsum in there. And instead of typing it again, I'm going to copy that, show down to our lorem ipsum. Go ahead, paste that in, and we should be good to go. There we are, Roth Brewer. If you're enjoying the content, please go ahead and click that like button as it really does help out the channel. Here's a video YouTube thinks you'll like, and here's a playlist to follow along. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.